Hi there guys, Gaming Stag here, and today we are in the introduction series, Payday 2. Now you may have seen Payday 2 in another video. It will be in another video, but this is the introduction series, episode for it. Now, Payday 2 is a heisting game. There are many characters which you can be. Now there's a lot to explain. I'm not going to go through one of the heists because I don't want this episode to be really long, because that's what it's going to be. It's just going to really pan out. So I'm just going to explain everything about Payday. Alright, now this game is brilliant. The soundtrack, right? But obviously you can't hear that soundtrack because I disabled it due to copyright. So sadly that ain't gonna happen. Right, the music goes really well with each heist. It's really well composed. So that's a really good thing to get the game as well. Right, crime.net. Crime.net is where you get all your heists. Crime.net and CrimeNet.net offline, you know, it's offline, this is online. There'll be a lot more on the online than offline, due to the fact that these are ongoing games which have been hosted by several people, randomers. And I will go to Contract Broker, where you can just buy the heists. Some are DLC. This game is very DLC heavy. Now that's a good thing for this game. Some games it isn't, sometimes it is. So you've got different contacts, you've got Bay, you've got the classics, you've got the events, you've got Hector, you've got Locke, you've got Butcher, Dentist, Elephant, Vlad. Right? So the ones in blue are the ones we can do. So there's 11 heists already. Another 2, another 1, you know. So the pro job ones are ones which you cannot restart, and if you fail it, you have to completely restart from right at the beginning. Some heists are 1 day, some heists are 2 days, some are even 3 days. Alright, depending on what the objective is. Alright. Pretty self-explanatory. Okay. Of course, once you buy DLC, appear here. Alright. So Bane is your main contact. Classics. First of all, Bank. That was in the first Payday. Slaughterhouse might have been as well. I haven't actually played the original Payday, but hence why this is called Payday 2. But this is actually one of my most favourite games. If I had a top 10 of my most favourite games of all time, this would come into that top 10. It's so good. I've done over 400 hours of it. I haven't even had this game a year yet. It's so good. Events. Now, Lab Rats was an Halloween heist from October 2015. Due to the demand and the liking of this heist, they kept it in so we could do it whenever. Okay, so that's great that they've done that. Overkill listened to us and said, right, okay, we're going to keep it in for you. Hector is another contact. Here's a range of them. Rats is a really good pay one, and XP, and I'll get onto that. You need DLC for that, you need DLC for that. That's DLC, but that is a really good heist. Oh, Elephant, Vlad, that's a crazy Russian monster. Anyway, yeah. So that's the heist. Let's find out that. Side jobs is exactly what it is, like doing heists. you can also do these, for example, while you're doing quests. So you'll get daily jobs like this, and you'll get reward shots. So you'll get a weapon mod and some cash if you complete jobs completed. Finish 4 main jobs on any difficulty in 24 hours. So that's pretty nice. Complete the right job overkill or above using only car rifle, Chamal AA pistol, 2-piece suit, and no skills. Rewards, team boost or random stat boost. Alright, so that you'll have ones like those. You know, so engage packages, that's to do with a DLC. There will be packages which you'll pick up. They can be getting for mods, but you do need DLC for that. As I said, this game is very DLC heavy. So as you can see, we've got inventory, we've got Steam inventory, we've got infamy, we've got safe house, mod updates, FBI files, options, and all that. Inventory is where you get everything. Now there are characters, alright? As you can see, some are DLC, etc. You know, you need some, but there are a standard 4 kind of characters, right? So in my group of friends, everyone has an assigned character. Mine is Wolf. I actually like Wolf as well. Alright, this is this dude here. Alright, and it gives you a little insight to Wolf. So Dallas is the main character. He's American, and he is the leader. Wolf is Swedish. Chains is American. He's also black. Houston is American as well. John Wick's American. Hoxton is English. Clover is Irish. Dragon is Croatian. Jacket is American, but Jacket has a weird way of speaking. He uses a cassette. Alright. Bonnie's Scottish. Body is we actually don't know. Jiro, Japanese. Sokol is Russian. Now there is quite a lot of these characters which have been added on with DLC, and when you fire up Payday 2, it usually has a little clip to look through. It's quite good every time there's an update. So that's cool. So the base stock characters are the ones that we've got here. Alright. Body has been added afterwards. But and you can also set your preferred. So in a game, everyone has a preferred character. Now the host has priority over, and it depends when you get into the lobby. For example, if your first 3 are taken, and you're the 4th one to go into the lobby, you'll go to your 4th preference. I haven't actually done my 4th preference, so I need to do that. So my first one is Wolf, alright, because I like Wolf. It's my assigned character. Then it's Chains. Then it's Dallas, and then usually I'm gonna go Hoxton for my 4th one. So you need to have preferred characters, make sure you've done that, so that in lobbies, otherwise if you don't have that, it'll just assign you to a randomized one. Okay, masks. You have a range of masks, alright? You can unlock them, and there are lots to buy, etc. I've got quite a few masks. The VR mask is quite cool. I've got a range of masks, as you can see, and I have gone for that for quite a bit. But the TIDs, now, if you don't know me obviously, but I like cars. What does this mask, what does it remind you of? The Stig from Top Gear. So I've always had that mask. It's more of a helmet. It doesn't do anything over any other mask really. It should do because it's a helmet and gives more protection, but you know. Weapons, you have your primary and your secondary, your melee, whatever you want to do, your throwable, your perk decks, your skills, your armor, and your equipment. As you can see, it's taking a long time as this to explain everything. There's a lot to explain about, as I said at the start. So your primary is your main arsenal. When you start, when you start the heist, you have your secondary already in your hand. You can switch between the two between pressing the 1 and 2 keys. Alright, this game is also for Xbox. It also is compatible with a controller, but trust me, it way easier with mouse and keyboard. It really is. So there's a load of weapons. There are so many. So if I go to empty weapon slot, of course I bought some DLC, so this might not apply to people that have just bought the game with no DLC. So you've got assault rifles. Alright, that is a DLC. That's a DLC. Those two are DLC. I think anyone else. Yeah, that's a community item, but just those two that are DLC. Special, that's DLC, that's DLC, that's DLC, that's DLC, that's DLC. Right, you need DLC for special, so you've got minigun, you've got grenade launcher, flamethrower, crossbow, longbow, light crossbow, shotguns, community, some of these, that's DLC, that's DLC, and that's DLC. So those three, this one, and that one, they are that, the stakeout, that's a really good shotgun, I recommend that. Akimo, double wielding, alright, so there are different types. I have the eagles, just because, and there is a skill you need to unlock these, so they're not unlocked straight away. Sniper rifles, they are all DLC, as you can see there. Oh no, they're not. That one isn't. The Platypus 70 sniper rifle is not, so actually you can. My machine guns, that's DLC, that's DLC. So all you get is that, the KSP 58. But that isn't all the weapons, actually. That's just your primary weapons that can be assigned to your primary. There are different ones for your secondary. Alright, so you've got your submachine gun. That's a DLC. You've got your pistols. Practically all of these should be stock. Just that one that isn't, the signature .40 pistol, which is what the police use in this. That's an overkill. That needs a carbon blade skill. That's those two are DLC. Now this is the saw. So in some heists you had deposit boxes and you had certain doors which you can open with a saw by sawing them open. Alright, so that's a secondary you can do, and also you've got a shotgun as well. So my current setup is really for loud. All I've done is switched out for the two-piece suit. So I have my flamethrower and my pistol. Alright, melee, whatever you want to call it. I always get hate for saying it wrong. You've got range of melee which you can unlock, and of course there are some that are DLC. Now if you look over here where my mouse is, if it goes yellow, it says this is a, I don't know, this is a barbecue weapons pack item. That means it's that's a community item. That's not DLC, you don't have to pay for that. That's DLC, so yeah, those swords, and yeah, it's crazy what you can get for the melee. Then you've got your throwables, you have your ace of spades which are completely silent, so when you use them they are silent. Of course, all of these weapons I am going to show you once I get into the series and start heisting. That's gauge, that's gauge. It's a real that's it. So, and then you have your equipment, so you can unlock body bags and sentry gun in skill trees. I'll go into that later. But you unlock these as you go, so you've got your ammo bag, ECM jammer, armor bag, first aid kit, doctor bag, trip mine. Ammo bag gives you ammo, doctor bag gives you health, so does first aid kits. Okay, ECMs just block signals. Alright. Including security cameras. Trip mines, they're an explosive device if enemies come close to them. And you can upgrade all of these to get more capacity, because at stock I think you have one of each. Armor bag is self-explanatory. Alright. Alright. First aid kit and doctor bag, what is the difference? Right, the doctor bag, alright, has a limited use. You can only use twice. Right. This is to regain health. Alright. So you have more of these than these. I take these usually. So it is confusing to explain it, but when I show you, you'll understand. Armor. So you unlock armor. That needs a certain skill to get full armor. So you've got your two-piece suit, get your ballistic vest, lightweight ballistic vest, heavy ballistic vest, flat jacket, and combined tactical vest. These all will increase your detection level. Alright? There are two ways to play Payday, loud and quiet. If you stealth it, you want as lower detection level stuff as possible. That includes weapons. There's one thing I'm going to show you in weapons. Which one would be good? I would say the heavy eagle. If I double click on this, again, once it's already selected, I can mod it. So I can put silencers on, concealment, you know, gadgets, grips, sights, stock. So that's pretty good. And each have concealment level. Alright, so for example, if I wanted to go all stealthy, well actually let's go all out heavy first of all. I'd probably have that on there. Yeah, that's fine. Your equipment doesn't affect it, neither does your throwables. But all this does, so I would have probably this. This is heavy we're doing. Let's put them like that. And then we would have this. Right, if I go into here, it says your maximum detection risk 75. That is the most you can get. Below this is 3. I can get to 3, probably because I'm a very high level player, and because I know how. 2, because I've got very low detection rate stuff. So already we've got 13. Already switched to 2 things. Does that have a silencer? It does. What else do I need to move? This. There we go. I need to put a silencer on that. Alright, 3. There we go. Minimum detection risk. Minimum. That is the minimum. This is just up 40 pistols. That's really good. Right, you can also sell them. You've got you've got 10 pages worth of weapons to choose from. So you could have a weapon. I actually sold every single weapon. And then I started completely again. As you can see, I don't have any weapons. but because I wasn't using half of them, so I thought, right, I'm going to actually start again. Skills as perk decks. I'm going to start with skills. As you level up, you'll get skill points which you can use to your advantage. Mastermind, Enforcer, Technician, Ghost, Fugitive. Alright, so you've got a load of skills, alright? As I'm going through these, you can read them if you want. I might be a bit fast, but this will be useful throughout. For example, I'm going to, you can specialize, you can mix and match all of the skill trees, or you can focus on one. For example, you can see I'm more focusing on Ghost, but I've got a few in the other ones as well, which are really useful. That was really useful, Dominator. Alright. How much gonna... You also need money, so face that, that's cool. Let's do that as well. Yeah, and that's also very useful. To pull out your... it also costs you money, so you've got to be wary of that. So, we'll just go through these again. Probably very slowly. So it can range from reloading weapon, your accuracy, to getting hostages, and weapon stability and stamina, to damage, reducing time taken to do a certain action, like interacting or picking up bags, things like that. Because when I start the series, you're going to be seeing things. Transporter, that is so useful. Some things, some items are heavy. For example, if you go into a deposit box and you find gold, you go slower with gold than you do cash, and that's realistic because, you know, gold's heavy. And if you have maxed that out, you can go faster than normal. Right, because I have transporter maxed. Right. That is really useful in shaped charges, which is your trip mines converted into shaped charges. Alright. Okay. And I'm actually, out of all my friends, because I said, you know, right at the start, we have a set character. I am one of the best at stealth. We have one person that is really not good at ghosting or stealthing at all, and just sticks to all out weaponry to go loud. He likes loud rather than quiet. One of these skills actually reduces your detection level of your melee weapons, so that helps with your detection level. So, I mean, I was a bit fast there, but that gives you a little insight of what they are. Right, you can also spend your XP. I have not been in here for a while, so this might... I can skip it if I wanted to. XP to perk conversion, it converts your XP, so I've got 70,000. I've practically maxed out everything here, so each of these does something different. Some you need DLC for, there's like 3 or 4. Alright, so the one I have, which is really useful, is Hitman. Armor recovery rate, headshot damage, dual wield any 2 weapons. That's what I was talking about when I said you need a certain skill, but it's actually a perk deck. You can get it in the perk deck or the skill tree. You should do either, and it will unlock it. London in advanced recovery, walk-in closet, so it unlocks the armor back, does that. 5% more damage, does not apply to melee damage, grenade launchers, bows, crossbows, and the rocket launcher. You know, there are complicated things like this. You would need to go through each of these and decide which one is best for your play style, because there is one grinder I think is OP, absolutely OP, because of the what it does, the DLC for that. Like, you would need to go through this yourself and decide what kind of play style you're playing at. I mean, I'm a mix. I can go loud and I can also go quiet, but I'm better at quiet than loud, but sometimes I do blow it on stealth. But I'm good either way, so you need to go through these yourself and decide what your playstyle's like. Alright, so that, guys, is Payday 2. That's the basics kind of stuff. Now, your Steam inventory, when you finish a heist, you've got what you've called cards. And these cards, you pick one of 3 cards and you get cards, which will flip over and they'll say you've got a weapon mod, or some money, or some XP, or, this is very new to Payday, drills, or safes. Now if I go into my Steam library, Steam inventory, as you can see, I have safes, don't I? I've also got weapon skill skins. You can also get weapon skill skins by opening these, but you need drills, and drills you need to pay for them, real money. But you can also get them in those card flips, but they're rare. These saves are really. So you get weapon skins, and if you get like a rare one, you can sell it on the Steam marketplace and actually get real money back for it. So for example, that's common and that's uncommon. But really, to know what it's worth, go to the Steam market and look for it. So I would look for an M308 rifle, which is uncommon and battle worn, and see how much they're selling for. And if it's like, maybe it's 20 quid. Alright, some are 20 quid, and that's a lot. So, and people actually pay for them. Alright, also Payday 2 does have a kind of storyline to it. So there is a slight storyline to do with the heists and the heist orders. Alright, there is a certain way to do it in like the orders. Infamy, I'll explain in a minute. Safe house is where you go to practice your weapons, to test them. So, FBI files, hack into the FBI, that's to do with the actual storyline itself. Brings up the Steam overlay browser for that. Infamy, when you reach level 100, you get an infamy point and you're infamous. What that does is that resets all your skill points and gets rid of all your money, but you need 200,000. No, that's not. 2 million. Was it 200 million? Something like that, I can't remember. In your, what's called your offshore account. There's a difference between your in-cash hand and your offshore account. When buying weaponry, everything like that, you cannot, you buy it with your cash. It says down here, cash. Right? So I've got 2 mil. I've got like loads here, you know, offshore account. Okay. And that is 100,000, 800 million. So I've got 16 billion there. Is that right? I think that's right. And every time you there's like, you get masks and XP and stuff like that. I have leveled to level 100. 6 times? That's 6, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm level. So each time you get reach level 100. So I'm level 689. I've sweated this game, guys. I've absolutely sweated this game. Alright, we're gonna go to the safe house to show you what kind of gameplay it's like. And also, you have a mask. You choose to go on the mask, when to put on the mask, and when to put it off. Okay. Pretty simple. It's as simple as that, as Payday. That, it's a lot to explain. A lot. I'll explain all that when we come to our first heist. I'll skip that if you want to. You don't have to. Right. This is first person. Because that's what it is. Right. This is the safe house. Down here. The lag. Right. It does that every time I go in. It does that lag spike. So I just put on my mask. Secondary, as I said. Press 2. That's my primary. Alright. So in here is my offshore account. That's how much it is. Alright. Doesn't look that much, but it is. Alright. So you can go to crime.net here, or you can practice your skills. For example, these doors can be shot open. These can be shot open. These need thermal charges, a drill, or a saw. These ones need unlocking. I have maxed out my unlocking, my pick locking skill, so I'm really fast at it. And these can be shot open. I wasn't aiming in the right place. There we go. I can also camera loop, but I can't do that. E is your melee. Right. 3 is your throwable. It's a grenade. Right. These are all my masks and my weapon rack, and this is the what's it called? Firing range. That's the word. Firing range. So that's Payday 2. This is what it is. It takes a long time to explain it, yes, but it's worth it in the end. Okay. So for my Payday series, you will be seeing a lot of single player, not single player, but multiplayer with randomers. I'll also be doing it with friends and collaborating with other people on YouTube to do it, because it's a popular game as this. And there will be fails, and there will be, I'll be going through each heist via multiplayer and single player. So I'll be doing them singly and multiplayer, but not all of them, because not all of them are doable. With one person. Right, if you go in one of these and it isn't a heist and you do stealth, they will be alerted that you've gone through. Alright. Just one more thing. Alright, turns around, it's just pressing F. Shut the cameras as well. Alright, so guys. I do hope you enjoy this. If you did, please leave a like. Comment below what you thought. And if you're new, please subscribe. Alright. And I'll be seeing you in my next video.